It's your boy, and I'm your Wolf Boy. Welcome back to another video. So this is part 2 of What If Deku Was Echo Sans recap. He was already recommended, but he wanted to show everyone how powerful he is, including Toro, Loki, and Momo. He destroyed every world with abyssal chains, soul of Barium. Let me get the souls up real quick. I'm back, sorry. So yeah, he's gonna, instead of determination, say this is white and it's confinement. Alright? He says, then the first day of school, he says, he's walking with Frisk and Chara by his side. No, let's say Chara has his driver's license and Deku lets her drive his Audi R8. Let me search up a car that I know exists. Let's say he had Izuku has two cars of these. He has two black ones. No, a black one and a red one. He lets Char drive this black demon while he drives this black demon. Yeah, and Deku says, "Alright, I'll let you drive to school, I'll let you drive back home. But give me the keys, I can't trust no one here." Alright, here's your keys back, and throws him the keys. And then I'll ask him, "You guys already have your driver's license?" Yeah. And let's say that Frisk is holding his hand, saying, "Are you two dating?" Yep. "Oh, Charo, what?" "Here's your chocolate bar." He says yes. And Charo passes him a pack of cereals. "Oh, here's your pack." Thanks, and pops one before class starts. And he sees this saying, "You're not allowed to smoke here." "Dude, I got permission from the staff here." And he sees, let's say President Mike saying. And he asks, "President Mike, does he have permission?" "Yes, and as he told me, there will be a kid smoking out here. He'll have a fingerless gloves on. He always does. He does not take them off for some reason. And he always smokes, and he has white hair. He smokes because of some medical problem I am not allowed to speak of." So he says, "Alright, sir, I believe you. You're lucky this time." Yeah, whatever. Alright. Then, alright, Deku, let me look at something real quick. Hold on, let me search something up instead of. I hope I can see it. I can find it here more better. There they are. Alright. And Nita asks, "Who cars are those? They don't seem like teacher cars." And I say, "Those are my cars. I'll let Charo drive the red one here." Okay, says, "Alright, baby, it's time for school." "Alright, Frisk," says, Izuku says. Throws it at before he throws away the cigarette, makes a puff of smoke in Nita's face. And they had a class one day. And let's say Ida was there before them. Let's say Ida left before them. Yeah, and let's say he got to class. And he says, they see Frisk holding his hand. All the girls get a little jealous and asks, "Are you two dating?" Frisk calmly says yes. "Got a problem with that?" Frisk says, with her eyes turning red. And they say, "No, ma'am." "Good." Char says, "Sis, Sans." People that say Char and Frisk call him Sans. Yeah, instead of Deku, they call him Sans. Baku is the only one that calls him Deku. Just say Sans, yes. Got us a seat. Got us 3 seats. And like right next to Momo. But Charles sits on the opposite side. On Deku's right and Frisk sits on his left. And he says, and he lists up. He didn't know he knew who Aizawa was, but he says, Aizawa, wake up. I may tell a pun if you do, and I'll make them suffer. He wakes up saying, make them suffer. He says, hey, Bakugo, what is it, Deku? What do you call what is another name for an angry Pomeranian? What? Baku bitch. And then anyone face pumps and I was like, yes, you made them suffer. Thank you. I like you already. And Deku's like, Baku's like, what do you just call me, Deku? You heard me, angry Pomeranian. Or do you want to do the same thing that happened last time at the last day of high school? Like, fuck you, Deku. Try me, angry Pomeranian. But these are all do the quick assessment test. And he's like, alright, sir. And he teleports. He teleports right in front of us. I was saying, give me my uniform. Charlie's like, oi, Sans, wait up. Alright, hold on. And he throws 2 hook bones up to the ceiling. And puts his finger, his keys up there because he can trust you. He knows who you won't grab his keys. Why do you have 2 keys? Those are my car keys. Car keys? What do you mean? Charlie drove in my red demon, and I drove in my black demon. Whatever. And Deku, yes, see you later, guys. And just walks off. And Frisk running up saying, wait up, babe. Sure, Frisk. Hey, go. They head to the changing rooms. Deku was just about to put on his shirts when Kirishima walks in saying, dude, you're ripped. You have an 8-pack. Yeah, what is it to you? What is your workout set? Nothing much, just lifting off weights, doing squats, doing lemons, doing mountain climbers. And Manette is peeking through the hole and let's say he see, bro, that Frisk girl is really. And Deku shoots a bone. Hold on. Oh, there I'm back. He says, yeah. Step away from the hole and stop looking at my girlfriend, or you're gonna have a bad time. And his both eyes start going yellow. Like, I mean dark yellow. And Manetta steps away. Can one of you girls create something to block that hole up? And Momo says, yes, please do. And she does that. And he says, thank you. Now, as for you, Mineta, it's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, perverts like you should be burning in hell. Abyssal chains. Orange hand. Paralyzing formation. And paralyze. And it shocks him to a low voltage, but it'll make him allow to move. But he won't be able to look. Like, his head is not able to move. Like, and the dudes are like, never look at his girlfriend. He looks at them. Yeah, you better not. And he walks out. And tries laughing in the background. Ha! That you guys get for looking at my sister, man. That's what you get for looking at my sister, Mineta. Hello. Okay, you guys friends, Mineta said. What? He protects my sister? I'm good with that. And my parents are okay with that too. Plus, you never know. The royal judge hero can always turn back. Impossible. The royal judge heroes. You remember Sans? You remember the hero royal judge? Yes. This is great. Yeah, she was like the first #1 hero. You wanna know something? What? That is great grandfather. They're like, crap. That's why he has a bunch of cars. He even has an RDR8, a Lambo, a Bugatti Veyron. Let me search up a Lambo. Let me show you some pictures of his, Charles says, let me show you some of his cars. She shows him this one, this one, this one, this one. Which one else? This one right here. And he shows him this one. And this one right here. And this one. He even has an old style. And all the dudes are like, no wonder she likes him. She's a and Charles finish that sentence, and Deku will probably teleport in here and break every bone in your body. Well, she's a go there, and then Deku teleports in there saying, Abyssal chains. Gaster blaster. And yes, Deku just blasts Mineta, because he's the one that said that, into the freaking wall. And let's say Jiro is watching this. Let's say that Azara is watching this through a camera. Only the males are allowed to look to the male bathroom, and the females look in the female bathroom. And Azara's like, well, Deku's like, say that one more. Say that. I dare you. Say it again. And he says, she's a go there. And then Deku says, Abyssal chain. Soul formation. And just shoots him right in, not hitting any major organs, but shooting him through the stomach. But not even hitting his gut or something. Try it again. And it says, okay, I'll stop. That's what I thought. And teleports away. Let me show you something else. Another car he has. Charles says he has this Bugatti, this Bugatti, this Bugatti, this Bugatti, this Bugatti, and what else? Which else? And this Bugatti, and this full black Bugatti. Alright. He has, besides those two demon cars you see out there, he also has another crimson red one and this light gray one. And this dark purple one and this orange one. This dark green one. And he says, oh, hold on, let me search up another car I actually want him to. And he has all of these cars up in the first row, and this one right here, and this silver one. She shows them. He has a McLaren, a Bugatti, a Lamborghini, and a Demon. And they're like, yes. And they're like, this kid, alright, and they say Deku teleports. And I was like, what do you want? Oh, nothing, he has to deal with someone. Me, Mineta, calling your girlfriend and go there? How do you know about that? I have cameras in there. Only the male teachers are look what's happening in there. Except for the gay ones. They look into the girl bathroom. Ah, okay. He's in the hand of confinement. So, could we do a little? Can you add a little spar test into this? Sure. Because I liked it because I was gonna do it since you said it's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming on days like these. Why you say pervert? Because I either say pervert, angry Pomeranian, kids, villains, or humans, or animals like you should be burning in hell. Sorry for the noise in the background. And let's say that Felix was just leaving. Got there and they're like, let's say Mineta kisses her in the ass, and Deku's like, and his one eye turned black and his other eye goes gold, and Mineta does this right in front of him. Says, "Does y'all just start the test before I kill someone here?" And his head starts twitching, staring at Mineta. And all the dudes are like, dude, why? Like, why not? Deku, how many opponents you want to face? All the males, now. Alright. You know what? You know who else? Put in you. No, I'm good. Yes, you can erase my quirk. You know this already, huh? Yep. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. And then everyone hears this. Hold on. They hear that in the background. And he says, hand of, which one? Hand of integrity, hand of justice, hand of perseverance, light blue hand. And he summons the blue bone, the light blue bones, the orange bones. He says, Abyssal Change, Ultimate Gaster Blaster, Formation 1. Like, it's just one Gaster Blaster. And he lifts them all by those, would take any sense. And he moves them up and down, and then hits them with the bones of the light blue one because they're moving. And then hold them still, and then hits them with the orange one. And then hits them with, the, Gaster Blasters. Now as for you, Mineta. And he summons 3 Gaster Blasters surrounding him and just fire at him, saying, and then say try to set this out, saying, and before the thing said, try to say, I am not dealing with this one. I am not dealing with this shit. And all the girls are like, why not? She's my sister and I don't want to die. What do you mean die? Look at his freaking eyes. He has eyes. He has intention to kill someone here. if they disrespect his girlfriend. So and say every boy there is knocked out. And let's say the girls do fight each other. Chara fights the males. Yeah. For the ball throw, Deku just says gas the blaster, and they just fly straight up to face and just keep going out of the. He's already out of our galaxy. It's in the Andromeda galaxy. Like in the Andromeda, that's a nebulous galaxy. It's 150 light years. 150 billion light years away. What? Is that wrong? Should I bring it back? No, it's like no. For the grip strength, he uses his hands. He can summon 2 hands of each, and he summons 2 hands of integrity. Yes. And he's using a hand of confinement on each girl, say, because she's like. Because Momo says, I want to be your friend. And then Uraka said, I want to be your friend too. And Deku says, stop lying, Uraraka Ochako. It's like, what do you mean? You want to backstab her and kill her. What are you saying? The hand of confinement can tell when someone is lying. She's like, whatever. Let's say Deku gets first place on everything, and then Deku comes in first. Chara second, first, third, and then Bakuhor in fourth. And the person that comes in last is Mineta. Now it says is kicked out. Mineta is kicked out from UA, and Mineta's like, "But you can't do this," and I'm like, "Oh, I can kill you right here on the spot. Which one sounds better, life or death?" Death. And now here's this, life or death. He chose life. And it says the villains were watching. That's how Chaco is the traitor. And the minute is like, huh. Deku's like, you'll see him soon. Again, real soon, in fact, in probably 2 weeks. And so it's like, what do you mean? Oh, nothing. Alright, let's get to the next day. Heroes vs villains. And this way, Deku's hero costume is gonna look like he's gonna have a sweater, fingers, gloves. Sorry about that. And he's gonna have red shoes, and he's gonna have a mask, like the original Deku. And he's gonna have a hoodie, but he's gonna have jeans, like tight jeans. He's gonna have black shoes, a black jacket on top of a white sweater, wear fingerless gloves, and a mask. Like, the black masks that we're wearing now, of what? Those types of masks. No, the one like, I think his name is Kakashi, was in Naruto. I haven't watched Naruto in years. Like, what are Alright, they go to the hero versus villain, and All Might is saying, I am here walking in like a normal person. And Deku says, that's not walking in like a normal person. Oh, come on. Why do you have to ruin all my fun? You're either here to embarrass me or to teach class. Teach class. That's what I thought. Okay, jeez. Or do you want me to... Hold on. Let me check something. Or do you want me to tell Malcro? Or you want me to tell Mom? And he's like, don't tell Malcro. That's what I thought. Did this dude just turn All Might? Did you just say that, everyone in class, when I... Oh shoot, I forgot to say, and Frisk is in the background laughing, saying, ha 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 ha. I was wondering when you're going to tell the entire class. Anyways, and Deku, I might press a button saying, here are your hero costume. We're doing hero versus villain training. Deku says, finally, some real action now. And then they see what Deku's costume is like. Really, dude? When you get hot in that? Nah. You can probably turn this room to 100 degrees, and all I would probably take off are my gloves. And Deku just lights the ciggy in there. Waiting for them like he's with his dad, and he lights up a ciggy. He asks, okay, you got a light? Sure, and he lights him up. Like, let's say he has a lighter. Let's say Todoroki likes this fire. Let's say Endeavor wasn't cruel to him. Thank you, Todoroki. You're welcome. Azuku. Alright. And this, for the hero team is gonna be, it's gonna be Deku, Azuku Midori, Zuku, what is all my last name? Azuku Yagi, and Frisk Dreamer versus, who put Angry Pomeranian in here? Do we have an Angry Pomeranian here? Oh my, just call me an Angry Pomeranian, and Deku, and Bakugo is just as and Deku's just laughing his ass off. That would have been me, Dad. Why you put Angry Pomeranian? We don't have an Angry Pomeranian. Yes, we do. He's screaming his ass off right now. Oh, so why you calling? Doesn't he look like a yapping Pomeranian? And Namor starts laughing, saying yes. And Tanya Ida being the villains. They explain the rules and stuff like that. And Deku just says, hold on, grab on, and he teleports right behind Bakugo and just puts a tape around him, saying, too slow, Angry Pomeranian. And Arma says, Kashuki Bakugo has been eliminated. And then here's the saying, I didn't even hear one explosion. And Deku teleports right. He teleports, so it's right next to the bomb and right behind Ida. Saying, and he says, and all my saves, hero win. Tanya Ida has been eliminated. They did it at the same exact time. Alright, and then it's like Jiro is put in with Charles put in with Tokoyami. Let me search up his next name. He says, ready? Sure, he says. Fukuyami Tokoyami. He said, call me Tokoyami, please. Alright, Tokoyami. Is that it? So it's coming Chara. And they're fighting against Jiro. And should I do Icy Hot? No. Kaminari. Oh shoot, we're fighting against a perfect duo. Not if we do this. What do you mean? Makes a standing still platform. So they do that and stuff like that, and Yo's like, I can't find them. They must be standing still or something. I can do this. And he's back up, and he just electrifies the entire building. And they say it doesn't touch them. Or the bomb. Denki's out of the match. Denki Kaminari is out of the match for using his quirk. Unsuccessful and dumb now. And he starts laughing. Now it's just Jiro. And she summons Charles summons a bow staff and he says, Dark Shadow. And Jiro just runs up. And Dark Shadow knocks her out. And they say, villains have won. Alright. Let's skip to the what is it called? No, first let's say Tokiyami, and let's say Tokiyami is a girl in this. Tokiyami-chan, or Tokiyami-san, or Chan. And first it's like, I think my brother has the crush. Like, I know who it is. And first is like, who? Tokiyami-chan. And Tokiyami hears this. And is it true? And Tokiyami saying this. And Chara says, yes, it is true. And Tokiyami runs up to Chara and kisses him. Alright, they say, time to go. Minette is trying to hit on, and Charlie just bonds a bow staff and whacks him in the back of the head. No, not Minette. No, Minette is not here. So he says, well, let's go. They're like, what do you mean? At the end of the day, here they walk back to the classroom, homeroom classroom real quick, and the student sees them. What are you four doing here? I said, I'm just coming, and Azuki says, I'm just coming here to pick up my keys. What keys? Look up in the roof. What? Let's say it's always teaching a different class right now. Oh, I forgot those two are up there. Yeah, Zawa, let me do something. And he just grabs his key saying, here you go, Chara. You get red one. I get black. Yeah, like always. You never let me drive the gray one. That one has lost. It has turbo boost on it. Why would I let you drive that? Good point. Alright, so they go like that. And then when the other class, when he sees the Tokiyami's going with Chara instead of walking, it looks like, wait. And Tokiyami tells her address. And first, and Deku just follow. Deku's like, give me the address, and he does, and she's like, follow me, and they go to Tokiyami's house, like, to introduce Chara to Tokiyami's, like, parents. Hello, I'm Chara Dreamer. I am first Dreamer, and I am Azuku Yagi. Like Toshinori Yagi? That's my dad's name. Isn't he All Might? Wait, so you're son of All Might? You're son of Toria and Ascor? Or the goat hero, the fire goat, and the weapon goat. And they go like, so what are you guys hearing? Well, I'm saying that I'm dating your daughter. They're like, Tokiyama already has a boyfriend on the first day of school? Shut up, Mom. Whose cars are those? Those are mine. I let Troy drive the red one. Never the gray one. Why never the gray one? Why would I trust a dreamer? I can trust first with the gray one, because she doesn't drive crazily when turbo boost. Like, oh. So I just go like, so yeah, so we do that. And then they go like, sorry about that, guys. And they go like, okay, pick you up tomorrow, Tokiyami-chan. Alright, Charuk. So that's his name. And then Deku just jumps down the building, like it's a 6-story building, apartment. Is he alright? Is he? Hurry up, guys! I've been waiting down here. I'm waiting. Yeah. And they both, all three of them, jump down. Deku catches Frisk, and Charlie just lands up, saying, how did they survive this jump? They're dreamers. Anyway, let's go inside, and Tokiyami's mom and Tokiyami's dad wasn't there, saying his dad gets here. Like, anyways, and let's say it's the next day, and there's when they're going to the unforeseen simulation joint, or the USJ. Go to the Chara. Deku drives a he gives her Chara a which car? A McLaren. He gives Chara a black this light gray McLaren, and he drives in he drives in the black McLaren thing. Like, hello Tokiyami-chan. Hello, Chara. And they're like, hurry up, you two. We'll be late for we'll be later than we usually are. You mean early? This is early. Yeah. And Tokiyami said it's about to leave to go to work. Tokiyami? Who is this? My boyfriend. Hello, I'm Chara Dreamer. Like Toyo Dreamer and Oscar Dreamer? Those are my parents. Who are those? My sister and her boyfriend. Azuku Tokiyami Yugamaki. No, they say Toshinori is the last name. Nah. Like Toshinori Yugamaki? Yeah, that's his dad. No wonder is that your car? I wish. That's his car. All I have is an Audi R8. But my parents don't let me drive it since they say I'm not old enough. I'm not responsible enough. Very protective daughter. Yeah. Hurry up! And he's something a part of his quirk that makes him susceptible to cigarettes. Oh, and he doesn't get hurt from them. He doesn't cough, and he's done this like he's been doing this since the first year of high school, and he hasn't. And he has been checked up by Toshinori, and he hasn't gotten asthma. There's no tar in his lungs at all. Anyways, Toshinori, what do you like? I like, let's say, rice balls. Okay, we can stop for some rice balls. Anyways, I need to buy some chocolate bars. And first needs her lollipops before she goes insane. And Deku yells, "Oh, god damn it! I already smoked my last pack." Alright, let's head to the store before we go to school. Alright, and they go to the store, and let's say there's a robbery. Let's say they kill a young, let's say it's Aries and her dad buying Aries some gloves. Some gloves. Instead of Aries having reverse, anything she touches, let's say what her quirk could be. Anything she touches, sets on fire. No. Yeah, it sets on fire. Except for gloves for some reason. She keeps touching gloves and they don't set on fire. Because they're fireproof gloves. And they go saying, and she accidentally touches her dad. And they killed Aries' dad. Some villains killed Aries' dad in front of her. And then Deku says, "It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, villains like you should be burning in hell." And his eyes start glowing yellow. And just shoots Aries. And just electrifies them. With the orange bone. I'm gonna call my dad. Alright. And he calls All Might saying, "Dad, yes? I just saw 2 villains. They killed someone already in front of their own daughter. I'm gonna adopt this girl, okay? Yeah. You got plenty of money. You got a stable job. You're already in college. And you're allowed to adopt a child at this age. So that means I already got what gender? Daughter. A girl. I already got a granddaughter? Yes, Dad. Hey, Fresh, you wanna adopt this girl with me?" "Sure." She's in first box. "Hello, sweetie. Are you gonna help me?" "No. Since your dad is dead, do you wanna come with me and live with my boyfriend?" "A young man that just saved you from those 2 dogs." He says, "Give me a pack of cigs." And she says, a pack of rice balls, 8 chocolate bars, and 50 lollipops. You guys are obsessed with? Yeah. No, we just need to be prepared for whatever Frisk gets, angry. Lollipops and sounds are the only thing that can calm her down. Yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Yeah, and they go like, okay. And All Might gets there. So, son, where are they? They're down there. Please tell me you didn't kill them with a high voltage. No, it was pretty light voltage. I wish I could, but I'm a hero in training. Heroes can kill people. She said, I can give you a discount if I get an autograph from All Might on my window. Sorry, why not? All Might says. All Might says, Deku, son, you should stop smoking. What? I don't get cancer, I don't get tar in my lungs, so why shouldn't I? He's like, good point. So they go, alright, see you at school, Dad. Deku says, I'm feeling a lot of weird power coming from here. He's smoking a pack while he drives in. He says, Dad, call Nezu. I'm gonna go to my house real quick. Alright, I'm gonna go to the, what is it called? The agent's house. The agent's, my, you know, where I can adopt, a kid. Okay. Nezu, my son, is currently adopting a daughter if she saves from villains. Alright, he'll meet you at the, USJ. With Chara and Tokoyami. And everyone asks, where's Tokoyami? Where's Chara? Where's Frisk? Where's, Deku? And where's Izuku? Izuku's right now adopting a daughter he saved from a couple of villains, and they'll meet us at the USJ. Unforeseen simulating joint. Alright. Cool. They say they'll be in a McLaren. A black and white, light gray McLaren. McLaren? And the girls like, McLaren, aren't those really expensive? Yeah, he owns a bunch of them, the boys say. What? He owns a bunch of cars. He owns Bugattis, he owns Lamborghinis, he owns demons, he owns, McLarens. Oh, those lucky bitches. And the girls say that out loud. Oh, what's so bad about us, girls? You guys don't have your driving license. You guys are dicks. Alright. Not every man is perfect. And like I says, yeah, he has killed someone. Excuse me, and the girl says, excuse me, what? Why? They killed his mother in front of him. Oh. Isn't he considered a villain now? Bakugo said, you should arrest that villain. That was just in pure rage. Some people do that. I have done that. They killed my brother in front of me, so I accidentally killed them. Not every man, not even him, not even the perfect man is perfect. And the dudes are like, see, all men are not perfect, just like girls. And the girls are like, what? Some girls are different, see? She points at me, she points at Hokage. He points out Hokage. She so says for people to be seeing her, she never thinks of other people that can be seen, but people don't know her. No. Okay, you got a point there. I gotta say, okay, good point. So they're on the bus, so they're starting to talk about their quirks, and everyone asks, "What do you guys think are?" I say that Deku and Tokoyami, Frisk, and Chara are just waiting there, saying, "What is taking them so long?" And it's been in 13. It's like, who are you guys? We're waiting for your class. I was just finishing adopting my now daughter. Oh. Oh, you're Almight's kid, aren't you? Yep. I feel like something bad is gonna happen when we go inside. Yes. Knew it. I know when someone's gonna do something wrong. When I heard them. With the abyssal chains. Oh. He became a villain, didn't he? First says, yup. He's here. With more villains, in fact. Like, as I was getting there, Deku's like, Azawa, we cannot go in there. What? Peek through the door in 1, 2, 3, and the villain says, and where are the kids? There are supposed to be kids here. And they hear that and say, I want to kill some kids. I can handle this. Charles says, me too. Charles summons a dull axe. Is that sharp? No, it's dull. Let me walk in first real quick, saying, alright. And Charles sings this, hold on. Says this. You know what, if you guys know what SS Charles, you mean in Starship, Charles does, says this, that's what Charles says, and then it's a beautiful, but before Charles says that, her part, Deku says, it's a beautiful day outside, flowers are blooming, and birds are singing, flowers are blooming, on days like these, villains like you should be burning in hell. He says 5 ultimate gas blasters, 500 abyssal chains, hand of integrity, hand of brutalism, hand of justice, hand of kindness, hand of perseverance, hand of light blue, hand of confinement. And he's doing all of this at the same time, and while Chara is singing her part. It's a beautiful day outside. Flowers are blooming. Flowers are blooming. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. On days like these, people like us should be burning. And they just hear this say, and all the girls are watching this and looking at Tokiyami-chan and first saying, you guys are freaking lucky to have boyfriends like those. Not all boys are perfect, like Deku there. He has Mizuku there. He has killed someone. Chara there has killed someone for killing her pet dog. No, for killing a black person in front of her. And they say that 13 is black. Huh, so they haven't accepted me for my color either. I am a black person. Did you really never see, I guess it's 13's name, skin color, so yeah. That's why I hide under a mask. They're like, Oh. Like so. Cool cars are those? Those are Deku's. I see that there's a little girl in the car. They're like, who is that girl? Oh, that's my daughter. We adopted her. Me and Deku adopted her. Oh. At the end of the first year of college, we're getting married. And Instagram says, probably at the end of the school year, you and Deku are getting married. And Sans are getting married. Frisk is just blushing. Hardcore. Struck the nerve. That I struck a nerve. And then I was always just watching these kids beat grown adults. Just like in an instant. And then, here it says, no more, kill that brat. You shouldn't do that if I was you. Then he says, eternal flame. He says, eternal abyss. And an abyss chain says, 100 abyss chains come out saying, and then he says, eternal abyss for you. And you're struck. He's impaled all over his body, including his head, a hole through his brain, and it kills him. So he's like, we should leave before he does the same thing to you, master. And let's say he killed 2 villains. See, he already killed 2 villains. And let's say there's a vigilante program in here. He's probably in the vigilante program. So is this why he's in the vigilante program? Mm-hmm. Good. He says, we can continue on with the thing. Let's say it was done in 5 minutes. Actually, hold on. He calls All Might's friend, cop friend. Saying, I may have killed 2 people, but the other are in the vigilante program. Anyways, there's a bunch of villains at the USJ of UA. Oh. I see you. What's up, Mac? Zuko? Yep, Uncle. I'll come and get it. Deku sees him as an uncle. Then, yeah, guys. And Deku just goes to him. Then Deku said, and they do that, and Deku goes home with Eri and Frisk. And says, hey, Tokuyami, you can come over to my house. And let's say it's like Tony Stark's house, but bigger. It has a bigger basement filled with cars. Alright. Jojo says, hey, Dad, Mom, yes? Is there if I go to, Zuko's house with Chara and Frisk and his new daughter? He adopted her. Oh. That's alright with us. You better be back home by 8. No, we're probably gonna be there by 9 or 10. Because not even in the city. I'll keep my tracker on. Alright. Good. Let's say Deku was really smart. He has created, let's say, Jarvis. But he calls it Ink. Ink says, yes, master. Says, welcome to my house. Ink, lights on. Yes, master. Like, and Tokiami and Chris and Charles, like, who is that? Oh, I created artificial intelligence. So, you're smarter than Nezu, huh? Yeah. Also, you guys want to meet something I made? Let's say he made the nanobot thing. He made the which mark should? Hold on, let me search something up. He has this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and that's it. He made those. He made robots already. Yep. Anyways, so let's go. First, I want to ask you something. And Charlie's there. Will you marry me? And Fred is like, yes. And when do you want to have the wedding? In a month? That's okay with me. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. It's already an hour long.